y'all, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. In today's video I am about to show you guys how to make the bombest Cajun chicken Alfredo. Yes, you guys, I know it looks good, and yes, it definitely tastes good. I am the seasoned queen. You know I have to come through with this fully seasoned, tastiest, scrumptious chicken Alfredo pasta for you guys. Stay tuned if you want to see it, and also, wow, if you aren't subscribed, what are you waiting for after watching this intro? If you enjoy watching the recipe, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and let's make it. Alright, first we're going to start by boiling our water. I am going to season my water, by the way. I am going to add a little bit of oil so my pasta doesn't stick once it's done cooking, and I am going to add some Creole seasoning as well as some salt. Cover it. Once my water starts boiling, I will be adding my pasta in there. By the way, I am using half a box of pasta. While my pasta is cooking, I am going to prepare my chicken. I am using one chicken breast, and I am just going to cut them into small little pieces, not too small. You can cut them however you want. This is how I want to cut them. Alrighty, let's season this chicken. I added some salt, a little bit of salt on the chicken. Then I will be adding some Creole seasoning, very light, nothing too heavy. Next, I will be adding some garlic powder on there. Now I am going to add my ground black pepper. Next, I will be adding a little bit of paprika for some nice color. And last but not least, I am going to add some dry parsley. Now we're going to use our hand to mix the seasoning through the chicken. Make sure your hands are nice and clean. Now that we're finished seasoning our chicken, we're just gonna let the chicken rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. By now, your pasta should be nice and cooked. I am going to remove the water from the pasta and transfer it to this bowl and add a little bit of butter in there. Now you can skip that part, but I always add butter after, even though I added oil. Now in this skillet here, I am about to add a little bit of olive oil. Then I will be adding my chicken. Once one side of the chicken is nice and golden, we're going to flip it over just like so. Once my chicken is nice and cooked, I am going to remove it and put it on the side, and we're going to move on to the next step. I added about 2 tablespoons in the same skillet that I was using earlier. Now I am going to add half a teaspoon of minced garlic in there. Once my minced garlic is nice and golden, just like so, I am going in with the heavy cream. I am using half a cup of heavy cream and half a cup of whole milk. Now you can use half and half if you want to. Don't worry about the butter on top. Once you add your pasta, it will all go away, okay? Just mix it up together. Once it starts to simmer, just like so, we're going to season that sauce. I am adding pepper, of course. Next, we will be adding some Creole seasoning in there as well, with a little bit of Cajun seasoning, not too much because you do not want to make this too spicy. And then I will be adding some oregano. Now I am going to add some dry parsley in there as well. Mix it up together and let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. Next, we're going to add the cheese. I am using Parmesan cheese as well as some Monterey pepper jack cheese. Once you add your cheese in there, make sure your heat is on low because you do not want to burn the cheese. You just want it to melt very nicely. And then once it's done melting, we're going to add our pasta. You see how it's simmering very low? Just add your pasta in there. Your fettuccine pasta. And at this point, you guys, you should just turn off your stove. You're basically done. You're just going to mix the pasta with the sauce. And before you serve this, let it rest for about 5 to 7 minutes because the cheese will kind of sit. It'll be a little bit more thicker, you know. Just mix it up together. That sauce though is ridiculously tasty. This is some bomb pasta, you guys, because you make it at home and you know what's in it and it tastes good. And I am going to plate this for you guys. You see how it kind of like thickened a little bit more because I let it rest for a little bit. This is it, you guys. I am going to plate it for you. Oh my gosh. And now I am going to add my chicken on there. I am going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there. And make sure your chicken is nice and hot. It's just gonna melt on there. And I added a little bit of dry parsley as well as some fresh parsley. And a little bit of that Cajun seasoning on top for just some nice decoration. And this is it, you guys. This is the chicken Alfredo, Cajun chicken Alfredo pasta. I really hope you guys enjoy the recipe. This is something you might find at a restaurant. It is very, very delicious. I recommend you guys give this recipe a try, and if you do, make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram or just come back to this video and comment how you like it. I really truly appreciate you guys for watching. This is some food porn for you guys. It just tastes good and it looks good. When I tell you it tastes good, just trust me when I tell you. It is thebomb.com. Yes, you guys, this is it. Be sure to comment down below and also subscribe if you're new here. And I will see you guys very soon on my next video. Bye.